everybody, it's Lori Houston. I'm back with another flower pot video. So excited. Thank you to everybody that is joining me. Please give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscription button at the end of this video. And if you have any questions or you'd like to see a certain color scheme or have any comments, please comment below. So today we're working on a 12 by 16 Artist Loft canvas. This is the thin canvas. It's not the gallery wrapped. I do some videos with the gallery wrap, but I found with my flower pops and some of the framing that I've been doing, I really like this, the thinner canvas. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the colors. Today I have pre-mixed my paints. Art Minds, this is Aquamarine. And back last summer, Michaels had a sale on their Art Minds paints, and I purchased a bunch of them and mixed them up. This is Art Minds Tahiti Blue. And when I put this little black dot, if you can see that, on my bottle, that means that I added a little bit of the iridescent medium. So I'll put a little bit of the pearl medium by Vallejo. They're Vallejo, V-A-L-L-E-J-O. You can get that on Amazon, and I'm going to be having an Amazon store very soon, and you'll be able to purchase it through there as well. So when I was mixing my paints, I do like a little bit of bling in my work, so I put a black dot to let myself know and remind myself that I did put some pearl medium. So I have the Art Minds Aquamarine. So these are all three, the three blues, so that you can see, are all from Art Minds. The Tahiti Blue with some of the pearl medium, the Crystal Blue, and the Aquamarine. Three pretty colors. And then I love Golden, Cobalt, Turquoise, and Turquoise. I mixed it together. And I also added Art Alchemy. This is a metallic paint, and it's emerald green. It is absolutely luscious. So I'm excited to see what kind of pop we get when we add this on top of the other blues. My swipe color today, I will be using Primal Flow, my shimmering black. This is a pre-mixed paint. Comes with the medium already in it in my large Lowly Veffy bottle that I absolutely love. And I will be using the straw. I don't know if I'm going to use the Puffy 2000 today. I'm sure all of you have seen this. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. And sometimes I use it to help with the stem process. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and just make my top here a little bit. I like to define this sometimes, and sometimes I leave the top black and sometimes I don't. Okay, and then we're going to start with the Art Minds Aquamarine. All of these paints are mixed with 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And I did not add any water to these. Sometimes I do, it just depends on the paint's consistency. Oh my goodness, do you see that? So this Aquamarine by itself just has metallic in it. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. And as I stated in my introduction video, very hard for me to stay away from the blues. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color, and I just love using them. I love the ocean. This one's really pretty. And for those of you that have asked, this is a washing machine pan, and I actually I know a lot of artists use it, but I'd asked Kathleen with Kaz Creations, and she had told me that she got it at Home Depot, and these are actually stair spindles. They do get dirty, but they work great, and I don't know, it just keeps your mess kind of confined. Look at those colors. Those are gorgeous. Beautiful. All right, here we go. I'm so excited about using this. Goldens in general is just a gorgeous paint, and then to add the Art Alchemy. I'm using it a little bit sparingly because I believe it'll take over. And I had done another painting with this paint, so there's not a lot left. Okay, looks great. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to torch. We see some bubbles in here. I'm going to torch, get all the bubbles out. Look at these beautiful colors. You see the bubbles popping. We don't want them to pop while it's drying. And as I always say, just remember, this creates the base for our flower pot. So it's very, very important that you have it, the background is very even. If you don't, it's just very difficult to have it look symmetrical or even like it all belongs together. So now you're just going to kind of gently mix the paints together, and you want your sides covered, your corners. It's so much easier to do it now than it is at the end of the video or after you're done. You see the cells already? So there's no silicone in my paints at all. I don't really care for the cells when I'm doing a flower pop. Not a lot of cells anyway, because then it's hard to control the flower petals, where to put them and have it look right when you're finished. So I prefer not a lot of cells, but sometimes certain paints, they just sell up on their own. Oh my gosh, these colors are going to be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Just covering my edges real good. Kind of using the leftover paint. Get these corners. I did not gesso this canvas. This was a level 2, and I find that the level 2 canvas, they don't really need to be gessoed. Some of the packs of canvases that you get at a discount, I sometimes have to gesso those. And when I do a canvas, a flower pot video, and I've gessoed, I certainly will let you know. Okay, so let's get started. I'm using 3 little sheets of paper towel. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dampen them. We're going to be doing a swipe. Okay, dampen them good. And, you know, basically you're dampening them, and you want them to be straight because you want them to grab that black paint. So I'm going to lay it on here, and you can see the black paint already coming through beautifully. So now we just want to gently pull straight as you can, all the way, lift, lift. Oh my goodness, look at these colors. Let it drag off the bottom. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Wow. However, remember what I just said. This is your background. So for me, I don't like the blue here and all the black. So I'm going to tip it up a little bit. We're going to rock it. Once we get some of this running off, I'm going to kind of rock it all the way down. And really, it's not about there being a lot of black at the top as much as I like to see a little bit more of uniformity in the top around the canvas itself. When it's not uniform and you've got a big black line or a big white line, I typically swipe with white, believe it or not. I haven't done a black swipe in a while. And this morning I did my first flower pop video for YouTube, and I did black, and I thought in color and paints that I'd never used. So I was like, why start a video and do, you know, in unfamiliar territory? So that's okay. Every one of these is an experiment. So you never know what you're going to get. Oh my gosh. This background is just amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm going to wipe my hands, and now we have to go ahead and torch, get all the bubbles out. And then now we have to decide where we want our flowers to, where we want to place our petals and what end of the canvas. So I am going to clean up my flower swiping area. We're going to set up on the petal blowing station, and we will be right back. See you then. Hi there, I'm back. Okay, so I was going to switch my canvas over to the flower petal blowing container, but the edges are a little bit too close for me. So I just cleaned this area up, and we're gonna do it from here. So I think we will be fine. Okay, so let's get started. I've decided that this is going to be the bottom of my canvas as far as where the flowers are going to go. So I think I'm going to do flowers that are in a line, and I'm just putting it something different this time. And these are where the flowers are going to be. And I think I'm going to do something pretty straight instead of, I usually have the stems going every which way, but today I'm going to do kind of a straight pattern. So let's get started. Move this down a bit. There we go. And I think I'm going to use Puffy, since I didn't use my container that brings it up. We're going to use Puffy 2000 today. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my goodness. Absolutely love it. And you have to remember when you're blowing the flowers to kind of let the black push the paint, and that'll help you create your petals a little bit better. I'm kind of shaping my flowers. Puffy is great for controlling that. I love it. Beautiful. Oh, these colors. Okay. There we go. I'm kind of just, all of these flowers are looking like they're closing. I'm trying to create kind of a rollover with the petals. Oh, these flowers are beautiful. Oh my goodness. So I think for right now, because this will come, I don't know, I'm going to go ahead and create, what I'll do is I dot it here, 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 here. I'm going to use my straw. Have to be very careful though, I just touched it. So, got a little bit of paint here and I'm just going to dab it on there. That's the difficult when you're reaching over the paint. That's why the puffy works great. This just adds a little character to the flowers. I don't do it on all of them. Okay, I'm going to try it with this. Beautiful. Love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I can tell by looking at the paint that most likely it's going to, when I go to do the stems, they're going to sink into the paint. So I may go ahead and do the do the stems after it dries for a little while. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this black paint, and I know you've all seen me do this before, and we're going to define some of the petals. Take black. You can really use any color that you want. I just like how black defines, and I'm actually just following the already petal line that was made by using the straw. And you can tell here, it's a good indication if your paint is going to sink, if you did your petals now, or if it's going to stay on top. So right now it's not too bad. Ooh, these are so pretty. You don't want to mess them up. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And this almost looks like I need to tie it in. Oh yeah, I love that. And you know, you really can create a lot of character with this because you can change the flow of the paint a little bit. Flowers look so real. Let's do this one here. I'm going to follow this line. There we go. A little bit here. And I want to start experimenting a little bit more with some of when I define these petals with different colors and mixing some of the colors with maybe I just bought Liquitex came out with silver and a gold medium, and I'm dying to try that. And I thought about trying to define the flowers with some of that medium in a different color as well. I think that I'll try that very soon. Okay, beautiful. And you know, when I usually put this on something that doesn't absorb it, but that's okay. And when you're doing this, it's so relaxing. I love it. And we'll go to this one, kind of bring that up. Beautiful. And then sometimes there's no definition for a flower petal. I mean, it is what it is, and that's okay too. I'm absolutely loving this. I hope you can see it. It's beautiful. Again, I can see where, if you see the black, it looks like it's really staying on top of the paint. So it's all a matter, do you want very defined stems or do you want kind of the faded look? and I haven't decided that yet. I think it would be pretty to add the stems after and have the black really pop. But this is absolutely gorgeous. And what I'll do is I will bring the stem down like this, and this one, and then one like this, and bring this down, and these down. I probably could add a few more here at the bottom. I could add a single, but I really don't want to mess it up. So if we do a stem here, and one here, so if we do one here and one here, and this, I think I'm going to leave it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gosh, the cells in this, I don't know what made this cell up, but there's a lot of cells. And I think with the black, very distinct black stems, it'll look beautiful. I'm just going to touch up a couple here. Look at that petal right there. I hope you can see it. It's so beautiful. I absolutely think this is great. I love it. I'm not going to do anything more to it. So, I hope that all of you love this video. Please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to Lori Houston Art, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, and every time I post a video, you'll be notified. And please comment below. Let me know what you think about the cells in this flower pop, if you prefer no cells. Also, what colors would you like to see? Any other techniques? I do a flood the canvas. I'm going to be doing a vine series on some oval canvases very soon. I look forward to that, but I'd love to hear any suggestions that you have, and I look forward to the next video. Please take care, stay well, and we will see you soon. Bye, everybody.